How did Chinese food become such a craze in this country anyway? Chinese food is an all-time favorite ethnic cuisine. But if you're health conscious like me, you've probably heard some scary stats. Like a typical Chinese restaurant meal can pack a calorie punch in the thousands and sock your body with more sodium than it needs in 2 full days. But first, how did Chinese food become such a craze in this country anyway? It all started back in 1784 when passengers on the ship Empress of China became the first Americans to land in China and the first to eat real Chinese food. Today, there are over 40,000 Chinese restaurants across the United States, by far the most abundant among all ethnic eateries. Let's start with some stats about what the heck you're eating when you order some typical dishes. And just to warn you, this might be hard to swallow. Beef with broccoli will cost you 900 calories.
Yikes.
Kung Pao chicken comes in at 1,400 calories.
Ouch.
And orange beef, that's a whopping 1,500 calories.
Holy smokes.
If you're as terrified as I am by those numbers, you'll probably want these tips for navigating a typical Chinese food menu, starting with what to avoid. First up, dishes called crispy, because they're almost guaranteed to be deep fried in a vat of oil, which sends the fat and calories soaring. Stir-fried dishes can be almost as bad. Often there's 2 to 3 tablespoons of added oil, which jacks the calories way up. Try this. Wrap an egg roll in a napkin and give it a squeeze. And watch how all that fat saturates the napkin. Ugh! Now think about what it's doing inside your body. And lastly, I got a dish on rice. Yeah. Every cup of rice you scarf down adds another 230 calories to these already sky-high stats. Here's what you can feel good about eating at your next Chinese food extravaganza. A cup of broth-based soup prior to your meal takes the edge off your appetite. So try a steamy bowl of hot and sour, egg drop, or chicken and vegetable soup. All have less than 100 calories per cup, and they'll help to fill you up before you start your main meal. For another calorie-smart appetizer, go for steamed dumplings and choose either vegetable, shrimp, or chicken. They're just 50 calories a pop. When it comes to the main dish, think steamed or poached. Steamed chicken, fish, shellfish, or tofu with vegetables are very healthy low-calorie options, which means you could eat a generous portion and still feel great about your diet. Order the sauce on the side and drizzle 1 to 2 tablespoons on your entree. And you could also add a few dashes of soy sauce. If low-sodium soy sauce is available, definitely use it instead of the regular stuff. And lastly, if you don't want to skip the rice altogether, stick to 1 scoop. That's about half a cup. Go steamed, not fried, and order brown rice if it's available. So the bottom line on one of our favorite ethnic cuisines, is Chinese food dinner-worthy? For sure, as long as you make smart choices. Remember to avoid all things fried and consider ordering your dishes steamed with the sauce on the side. Now that you know what the heck you're eating, choose wisely for good fortune.
If you want to see more What the Heck Are You Eating next week, subscribe now. And check out Couples in Crisis, where sex therapist Dr. Berman helps real couples fix their relationship.